There are times in life when pain becomes too heavy, and the silence of your suffering feels louder than any cry. You wonder if anyone sees what you're going through, if anyone hears the tears you hide. But know this: Allah sees your pain and hears your every cry. He is closer than you can imagine, and your struggle is not ignored. In this reminder, inspired by Mufti Menk's powerful words, we will explore how patience, faith, and trust in Allah can turn your hardship into hope. Don't lose heart, because the one who created you never forgets you. 1. Acknowledgement of pain. There are moments in life when the weight of hardship becomes overwhelming. You may find yourself surrounded by people, yet feeling completely alone. Often, it's not because others don't care, but because they simply can't see the depth of what you're carrying inside. The world moves on quickly, and in that pace, your silent struggles can go unnoticed. Sometimes, you cry not because you're weak, but because you've been strong for too long. You might smile in public, yet break down in private, holding on to pieces of yourself no one else sees. And it's in these quiet, painful moments that the feeling of being misunderstood or forgotten grows. But the truth is, your pain is real, your emotions are valid, and your silent battles are not in vain. Just because others don't see it doesn't mean it's not there, and acknowledging that pain is the first step toward healing. 2. Divine awareness. When no one seems to understand your pain, remember that Allah always does. He is Al-Basir, the one who sees everything, even the tears you wipe away before anyone notices. He is As-Sami, the one who hears every whisper of your heart, even the cries you never utter aloud. You don't need to explain your sorrow to him. He already knows it in full detail, not just what you're going through, but how it feels inside your heart. Unlike people who only see your outer actions, Allah knows your inner state, your fears, your hopes, and the moments you quietly break down. This divine awareness is not distant or passive. Allah watches with compassion and listens with mercy. You are never invisible to Him. Every sigh, every prayer, every silent plea is heard, and not a single moment of your suffering goes unnoticed by your Creator. 3. Mufti Menk's message on patience. Mufti Menk often reminds us that patience is not just about waiting, it's about trusting. When life tests you and nothing seems to be changing, you might feel like your prayers are unheard. But Mufti Menk beautifully explains that every moment of patience is being recorded, and every tear you shed is seen by Allah. It may feel like nothing is happening, but in reality, Allah is preparing something far greater than you can imagine. The delay is not a denial. It is divine wisdom. Sometimes what you want isn't ready for you, or perhaps you aren't ready for it. So Allah holds it back out of His mercy. Mufti Menk encourages believers to remain firm, even when things seem hopeless, because Allah's plan is never flawed. Your endurance isn't weakness, it's a sign of faith. And when you trust His timing, you'll realize He was never late. He was always right on time. 4. Perspective on hardships. Hardships often shake us, not just emotionally, but spiritually. It's easy to fall into the trap of asking, "Why me?" as if pain is a punishment or a sign of rejection. But Islam teaches us a different perspective. Trials are not a sign that Allah is angry with you. They are opportunities to turn back to Him, to strengthen your faith, and to purify your soul. Shifting your mindset from "Why me?" to "Ya Allah, help me," opens the door to peace. It transforms your pain into a prayer, your weakness into worship. Hardship is a test, not a curse, and every believer is tested according to their level of faith. When you begin to see difficulty as a bridge to closeness with Allah, your heart becomes lighter. True patience is not silent suffering. It is active surrender, rooted in trust that Allah never burdens a soul beyond what it can bear. 5. Qur'anic reminder. In times of distress, nothing brings more comfort than the words of Allah. In Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 153, Allah says, "Indeed, Allah is with the patient." This verse is more than just reassurance. It's a divine promise. When you exercise patience, you are not alone. Allah's presence, mercy, and support are with you. It doesn't mean your pain will disappear instantly, but it means that strength will come, peace will grow, and your heart will be guided. This ayah reminds us that patience is not passive waiting. It's a powerful connection to Allah. In your lowest moments, when you feel abandoned by the world, this verse is a shield. The fact that Allah mentions His nearness to those who are patient shows the high status of sabr in Islam. It's not weakness, it's spiritual strength. And the reward for that strength is not just in the next life, but in this life too. His presence. 6. Encouragement to persevere. Even when it feels like your prayers are going unanswered, don't stop. Keep praying. Keep believing. Allah's help may not arrive in the form you expect, but it always comes, and always at the perfect time. Perseverance in hardship is one of the strongest signs of faith. It's easy to worship when life is smooth, but true devotion is proven when you hold on during storms. Allah doesn't ask you to be perfect. He asks you to keep turning back to Him, no matter how many times you fall. There will be nights you cry and mornings that feel heavy, but every effort you make for the sake of Allah is seen, recorded, and rewarded. So don't give up. Your patience is not ignored, and your pain is not wasted. Allah is near, closer than you think, and relief may be just around the corner. Hold on, because He never lets go. No matter what you're going through, remember, Allah is with the patient, and your pain is never unnoticed. Trust His plan, keep making dua, and hold on to hope. If this reminder brought comfort to your heart, please like, share, and subscribe to Pious Deen for more uplifting Islamic content. Let's spread peace together. Here's a beautiful prayer for you. Ya Allah, grant me strength in my struggles and peace in my heart. If this touched you, comment this dua below to inspire others who need it too. Chat.